Hey everybody, what's up? It's about 11:51 on this New Year's Eve, so happy New Year's Eve to a lot of people. But you see the title down below, and it's basically self-explanatory. And when you click on the links, they'll be self-explanatory as well. But it basically says a lot of things look better in HD. And that's saying a lot. Well, let me put it to you like this. Last night, ABC Family was showing The Lion King. Not the special edition version, but just, the regular version. They were showing it last night. And of course, Family Channel, ABC Family has two channels. Regular standard 480i or P, and the other standard, and the other 1080p. Well, since we have the biggest difference I've noticed with our newest HD TV, if you will, that's right, our newest one, which you saw in the video called One of Our Many Gifts, or whatever it is. The one thing I will say about it is, standard-wise, it looks good. It looks really good. The picture's clearer and everything. But when you go HD, wow, that's like when it suddenly just is mind-boggling. It's just unbelievable. I mean, when I saw the beginning of Lion King for the first time, I mean, it's not the first time I'd seen it on HD TV, but I noticed that with the addition of HDMI, how automatically when you go to HD, instead of zooming in and stuff, it's just like that, it's automatic. How much clearer it is. It's almost like it just comes right at you. Now, I'm not saying, first of all, the HD TV that me and my mom got is not 3D, but just the picture feels like it just jumps right at you, though. It's really, really amazing. It's really amazing. But throughout this past weekend, we were able to kind of figure things. I was able to find some opportunities to, basically I was able to find opportunities to see what other stuff looked good on the screen. Now you see, one thing my mom is discovering, and I'm still kind of discovering it myself, is that even though you'll have an HD counterpart channel, in other words, an HD version of the same channel, it doesn't mean all the programs are going to be HD. You see, one of the things our HD TV has, and I'm sure a lot of them have it, is it has several settings. It has normal, wide, zoom, and panoramic. Yeah. Wide, zoom, panoramic. Panoramic one comes up when we do the DVD player. So one of those. And basically, from what I've seen with the again, like I said, the one thing that Mom has noticed, that with the non-HD programs that still get broadcast even on the HD version of a channel, that even when she presses wide, or when we press wide, it's still the same. So what we need to do, like yesterday morning, she would watch In Touch with Charles Stanley, the Christian program before church. What she has to do is she has to basically go from normal, wide, straight to zoom, just to watch it in full screen. And that's a benefit, I will say that, because at least you're able to see it in 1080 full screen and not have it all boxed in. But those aren't the only things she got to see in HD either. Apparently with the DVD player, whether it's HDMI or not, you can widescreen your DVDs. Yeah. Now I'm sure. Now the only thing is when you press info, which is like your display button, it says 480i. So in other words, it's still 480. But as soon as you get the HDMI cable hooked up, it's going to go right to 1080p. Now I know some people say it's not a big difference. You're just as well off getting a Blu-ray player, and that is true, which I'm also going to be getting. Yeah, I'm going to be getting that this month. I have to hold off on the Xbox deal for right now. I'm supposedly, and just deal with what I'm going to get. So, yeah. But anyway, getting back to what I'm trying to say. That even without the cable, it still looks pretty. Without the HDMI right now, it still looks pretty good. And I'm betting when I get the Blu-ray and the HDMI hooked up, it's going to look even better. The only thing is I got to make sure I know which sound is what. Because I know a lot of people have had problems with that. I think it's something, I got to look it up. I think it's PBC or something, I got to look it up. But again, hopefully that will happen. And I can also, like I say, look it up on Google and find out, make sure I get it right. And here on YouTube too. But anyway, I looked up I took opportunity here and there to look at some of the movies that I had in full widescreen, but still 480. And even in widescreen and 480, it still looks phenomenal. Still looks better than ever been. I mean, you can check out the links down below when you take a look at them, because I'm going to provide some pictures. But when I looked at this on there for the first time, when I looked at that, it was still 480i, but it was widescreen, and it looked great. You got to see, I mean, here's the thing, you got to see things on there you've never seen before at times. I mean, heck, I put this movie on there, and you got to see things you've never seen before on it, even clearer and in more detail. I mean, wow. It just blows your mind. I put the animated Passion on there. I put Brave on there. They all, despite the fact it's still 1080i, not 1080, but 480i, that it still looks good. It really does. And like I said, I can only imagine when I get a Blu-ray and HDMI hooked up, how good it's going to be. And like I said, I can Google exactly what the volume setting is for, or the sound setting, because I know people have had that problem. Google on YouTube what the sound setting is for it, because like I said, I know people have had that problem. I think it's PCM or something like that. Pretty sure of it. Anyway, like I said though, I viewed that. Heck, I even viewed New Partners on the Block from Bonkers on there, and you'll see a picture of Fondier on the big screen, and that looks phenomenal. And then if not that, I did a video. I didn't do a video, but I put disc 4 of Volume 1 of Tiny Toons on there. Disc 4 Side A, Disc 4 Side A of Tiny Toon Adventures Volume 1. And one of my favorites, Europe in 30 Minutes. And as you can see in the picture below, I took it right after the scene where Babs had melted, right, and the guys were running through her. And it looks phenomenal. The picture looks phenomenal. Heck, I even did Polly Vuvu's from Popeye, and that looks phenomenal. And yes, just like with any HD TV, this has all its options when it comes to the screen. It's got standard, it's got sports, it's got movies, it's got customization, depending on what you want. But, again, it's really again, it's just really amazing what you can see on there. It's just really, I can only imagine what these are all going to look like on there eventually. But again, like I said, like the title says below it, HD makes a heck of a lot of difference. It really does. We got on demand. We got all the channels, mostly premium wise, like HBO and Stars and Encore. And when you use the HD version to select the movies, what a difference it makes. Now, I know I probably have some relatives, if you will, siblings, that might say, oh, well, if you do this, if you put up the sharpness a little bit more and the brightness and all that, look a little better. Yeah, it'll probably will, but right now it's all like on its default settings, in other words, automatic. So it looks okay anyway. It looks fine, as far as I'm concerned. But again, like I said, the title says it below, what a difference HD TV makes, 1080p or not. The 1080p really helps out a lot too, I will say that, but oh my gosh, what a difference. What a difference. So, that's all I'm going to say on it. Let me know what you guys think down below. You guys, some of you I know, or most of you I know, have to have an HD by now. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think from your own personal experience. Did getting HDMI cabled or not, did it really make a difference? Let me know what you guys think down below. I'll talk to y'all later.